Hi there, and welcome to another 90 Day Recap by your girl. That's right, me, Ginger Queen. Let's hop right into it. It is Thais's birthday, and Patrick, herself, and Elise are all off to go see her father. Thais and Patrick are at a park and they join up with Carlos. And as Carlos was approaching them, it was a really sweet moment. He teared up, he was crying, and he gave Thais and Elise the biggest hugs ever. Although it was a little weird, Patrick was just kind of off on the side and he just let them have their moment though, which was nice. So Patrick's trying to find an inn somehow, somewhere. He knows he's being completely ignored by Carlos.
Da bebezinha que eu tava vendo ela só por foto e vovô tava com saudade.
É.
Agora eu posso imaginar, porque eu tenho filho também.
Sim, agora você.
Uhum.
Agora você imaginou, né? A hora que você veio aqui, roubou ela. Você não lembra? Você não imaginou, não, né?
Carlos is ultimately just extremely upset by the both of them. First, for Patrick not coming and getting a blessing from him to marry his daughter, and for the both of them for lying to him. Thais didn't tell him and just up and left. And to have your daughter by your side and you think you're that close, just for her to up and leave, it would be a stab to the heart ultimately. So, what it comes down to is Patrick wants to prove to Carlos that he could take care of Thais and their daughter and that they have a good life in America. And he wants to take a few days before coming to him and having a conversation with him, man to man, to speak about their marriage and a potential blessing. So we see Nicole try to go and hunt down Mahmoud. She finally finds him and convinces him to get in the car. He is super confused, but he gets in the car because obviously she still cares about him in some sort of way, he assumes. They get back to her house and she says to him, which I cannot believe she says this to him, but she asks him why he's always running away. Bitch, you kicked him out. You tell him to go all the time. So what's a guy to do? He leaves. And then you go chasing him down every time. I am on Mamu's side with this. I am so confused by Nicole myself, and I'm just a viewer.
Sorry. The last few days, I felt like I'm so tired and I felt hurt. Nicole acts like so different person here in America. But she's still there for me and I'm still there for her. So I don't know what I'm going to do.
So ultimately, Mahmoud is going to stay at Nicole's apartment. This is what they have decided. He needs time to think, so they are sleeping separately. And he's not sure whether he's going to stay there with her or and continue the relationship, which I think would be a horrible mistake, or go back to Egypt, or what he's going to do. But he needs time to decide this. So when we catch up back with Ashley and Manuel, they are still at the bar. And this is when Ashley had walked away and she was talking to one of the guys at the bar. He had mentioned, you're yelling a lot, you're yelling a lot. And she was trying to say to the bar person, the one that was pouring the drinks, I'm very sorry, we're not crazies. And this patron just said, hey, you want to talk to me about it? You want to lie down on the couch over there and I'll listen? Kind of like an asshole. Anyways, Ashley, she's like, no, I don't want to talk to you. You're the enemy right now. And then we switch over to Manuel and we kind of see his side. And I mean, I get it. Like, He's thinking that someone really burnt her bad in her past, and I can see that too with how she reacts to most things. However, Manuel doesn't see that he needs to be more open. This would create a lot of trust, and these issues would not be happening in their relationship. It's the next day, and we see Ashley at the gym. The producer asks her what's wrong, and she explains to us that Manuel just up and left. He did not tell Ashley where he was going or anything, and she found out that he was having breakfast with Jonathan, which isn't a big deal, but tell your wife. It's called communication, and this is why, Manuel, Ashley has so much distrust in you. I can see and understand her point of view now.
And then blames them on me. I feel like he almost sabotaged this so that you can go do what he wants to do. Because he wanted to be here without me. I think that's his wish.
Ali es una mujer muy, diría, dramática, pero ella hace un drama solo por eso. Es algo loco. Che, tu madre. Piensa que el mundo gira alrededor de ella, pero no es eso. Pero si ella se pone en ese plan de dañarnos el día, no es eso. No veo lógica estar juntos.
So it is the next day down in Miami, and Gino is all excited because Jasmine's friend Leandro left them alone for the morning, and he wants to get a little spicy with Jasmine and has prepared a bubble bath for her. She's in the other room, however, trying to pick out an outfit because she's excited to see the alligators. Alligators are one of her favorite animals, and she misses one that she used to see all the time in Panama. So she's quite excited for that, and it's her birthday. She's talking to Gino the whole time, asking him about outfit ideas, and he comes in and was like, "Who are you talking to?" And this is what she says, which made me laugh.
I was thinking about my favorite color because it's like Miami vibe, like the same color.
Jasmine, who are you talking to?
I've been talking to you.
Me?
Yes,
I didn't
bitch.
know that. I'm sorry, I was preoccupied in here.
Gino, however, has something to show her, and he brings her right into the bathroom where the bath is made.
How does this look? Maybe this will help.
Are you trying to seduce me?
Baby. Aren't my toes turning you on? They did at the campsite. Just look at my toes for a second, would you?
It's very seductive.
We learn that when it comes to intimacy, Jasmine has been avoiding Gino. She does not want to get pregnant and have a baby right now as much as Gino wants one. She rather have her children here in America first before getting pregnant and bringing another child into the world. Gino and Jasmine are on their alligator boat tour. Not before, though, going to the beach where Gino explains a weird collection that he used to have when he was a kid.
When I was a kid, I'll tell you something crazy. I used to enjoy collecting insects.
Insect? You're kidding.
Spiders, bees, ants. I would collect them and put bees in an aquarium, watch them fight. I'd catch spiders, put them in a jar, a bunch of them together, watch them fight.
That's actually what serial killers do.
Serial killer? You think I'm a serial killer?
No, but one thing is be attracted to insects, and another thing is catching them alive and making them fight and all. That's freaking insane.
Jasmine tells Gino that she was talking to Leandro and explaining how everything was weighing heavy on her when it comes to her mom being sick, her kids not being in America, her alopecia. All of it is getting to her, and it's bringing her down and giving her low self-esteem. and he suggests that she enter a beauty pageant to see so that she could see how beautiful she really is. We have a scene of her and Leandro speaking, and it's a beauty pageant workshop, not an actual beauty pageant. But he has this friend that does this workshop, and he thinks it's a great idea and will help boost her confidence. Gino thinks this workshop is a great idea, and hopefully it'll boost their confidence and help their relationship and ultimately help drag Jasmine out of her depression. So he's being a loving and supporting husband to Jasmine, and she's quite happy with what he had said. So Sophie and Rob decide to go out and have some fun and shop at a flea market. They come across these necklaces of all these different crystals, and Sophie was drawn to a particular one. It was an amethyst. And there was an old man who came over and asked, which one you like. And he was saying that the one that she picked out was good for clarity, it was good for insight and being clairvoyant. So, like, having a dream or feelings like something's off or not right, pretty much your conscious talking to you. And he tells Sophie that you should always listen to your conscious. Well, Sophie starts explaining because the guy did ask if there was anything wrong in the relationship, and she had mentioned some things, and they start to bicker a little bit in front of the older guy, and the older guy was just kind of taken aback about it.
Well, relationships are like crystals because it's about balance and energy. I sense that they have a little bit of a communication problem. It's like badminton, who can say the worst thing about each other? And it's going to be a hard road to hoe.
Sophie calls her mom and explains how she moved back in with Rob and how, mom, chill. It's not weird to move back in with your husband. However, her mother asks if she noticed any weird things going on, and Sophie brings up the fact that there was a phone vibrating, and Rob had his phone on airplane mode and it was hooked to Bluetooth. And they even asked the crew, like, hey, is anybody's phone ringing? Oh no, the phone's coming from the bed. Like, it was really weird. And Sophie just decided to discard that. She tells her mother this, and her mother tells her to wake up. That's the hoe phone. So Sophie thinks that there's possibly a hoe phone around the house somewhere. With Lauren and Alexi, there really wasn't that much going on with them. Lauren is finally going to her surgery, and we see her getting prepped and then going in. Pretty much it. And that was it for the 90-day recap. Let me know your thoughts in the comments below, and I'll see you in the new one. So